Hey, what's up? It's day 21 of the lockdown. As you can see, the flu, Manchu, getting real thick, licky lick, nicky. I shave myself, so I don't know why it's so patchy. It's lighter right here. It's like a blonde almost. Anyways, I'm doing my best. Looks good like that. Yeah. So, I tell you guys, I read the comments all the time. And somebody asked me, is my son still doing stand up? And I'm going to tell you the one time my son did stand up. It was June of 2018. And I was at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, California. And my son it was the summertime, so he goes on the road with me a lot in the summertime when he's not in school. So Tommy T, the owner of Tommy T's, took a liking to my son all week. So I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. So Sunday comes and Tommy keeps telling my son he should get on stage, because when me and my son's around and he's with my opener and my road manager, he be bagging on him and he be getting them. Like, I'd be like he has the gift if he wants to pursue it. He has the gift. And when you're around me and my guys, you see my son, he just kind of blends in and he just be talking smack and getting them. And Tommy saw this, and Tommy took a real liking to my son. I like to think my son's a nice guy, and he's very personable when you're around him. And so Tommy goes, Austin, why don't you get on stage, man? You're funny. My son says, how much? So Tommy said, I'll give you $100 if you go on stage tonight. And this is about noon, 1 o'clock. And my son goes, all right. And I said, all right, if you're going to go up, I'll match it. So Tommy said, I'll give you 100. And I told my son I'd give him 100. That's $200. So this is like 1 o'clock. Let's say we seal the deal. Shows at like 7 or 8. And within them 6 hours, my son, who's never been on stage, never told a real joke in his life, wrote his own set. I didn't write any jokes for him. The only thing I did was he came to me and asked me some advice, like, Dad, what do you think I should do to get the crowd on my side? I said, well, here's 2 things. You have an advantage because you're my son. So you got people that are there paying to see me. So they're already there to have a good time. It's not like a bar where it's open mic. And 2, I was like, you just have to get the crowd on your side. So hype them up. Give compliments to their city. So the only thing I told him to do was I told him to say, by the way, I've been on quarantine forever, so I can touch my face now. Only thing I did was tell him, hype up the city. So we were in the Bay Area. The Warriors had just won the title. I said, tell them congratulations on the Warriors winning the NBA title. So he did that. He wrote his own set and he crushed. And I'm saying crushed for the first time ever going on stage. There was no butterfly. He was just ready to go. He just wanted to get his. And as soon as I got off stage, he goes, "Where's my money?" And okay, I'm gonna show his set at the end of this. And so when this video's over, just stay tuned, and I'm gonna show you that night. We got it on tape. And when I hug him at the end, literally in my ear, he goes, "Where's my money?" And you can see me on the video how nervous I am. I have never been that nervous in my life. I've never been that nervous. I get it when I hear like parents say if they was an athlete and then their kids are athletes, what it's like. I get it, because I was so freaking nervous. Because I was like, man, if he don't do well or the crowd starts booing. The worst case scenarios go through your head as a dad. Like, if they start booing, I'm going to have to go in on all these fools. And then when he just went up there and it was like, it was just smooth sailing. I was like, dang. And he's never been on stage since. So this is going to be 2 years in June. He's never done it. And then if you ask him, hey, Austin, are you gonna get on stage again? He goes, I could. That's his answer. He's got like this quiet cockiness. He's like, I could. So I'm going to put a set up. You guys tell me what you think. and you know I'm going to read the comments, but just keep in mind, this is a kid's first time on stage. I wrote none of his jokes, and some people thought I did when they saw it because they was like, you wrote jokes that you want to say that you can't. I was like, nah, he wrote all the jokes. He wrote all his own jokes. So watch it, comment, and tell me what you think. And keep in mind, this kid has never went on stage since. He just did it that one time for $200. I was like, I'm good. That was my career. So hopefully I can get him back on stage again after this pandemic's over, because I really think he has the gift if he wants to pursue it. But if not, it's whatever. I'm not too worried about him. I'm like, I know my son's going to do okay in life. Like, he just, I don't know, something about him. He'll probably invent some gluten-free dog biscuit or something like that you don't see coming. It's not going to be some traditional job, though. I know that. All right, well, here is my son, Austin Owen, his debut. 22 months ago, and he's never been on stage since. But here's the one time my son went on stage, and notice how freaking nervous I am before he goes on, and how I'm damn near in tears once he comes off, till he says, where's my money? All right, y'all, day 21. We'll see you on day 22.
Okay, so we're going to do a few minutes. So what happens, he has, he's actually very on.
You got 4?
Yeah. And keep in mind, he's under 18. And I don't know if you know this, but Gary and his family is actually moving out here to the Bay Area, folks. Right now for my man, Austin Owen, guys.
Way to go, Austin! This way, Austin. You're good, go ahead.
Hello, Tommy T's. This is my first time doing stand-up, so even if I'm not funny, please laugh at my jokes. Currently, I'm a 17. I currently live in the state of Ohio, but we're moving out here this summer. I'm gonna be going to the high school called Heritage. I heard a lot of good things about it, so better not disappoint me. And congrats on the Warriors for winning 3 of the last 4 finals. Holy shit! There's so many of you in here. Also, you guys don't have to stress about me cussing. My mom is not here right now. I'm saying whatever. Also, I don't know what I want to do after school. I kind of want to sit home and do nothing and play video games. So, if there's any sugar mamas or cougars out there, I'm all yours. I see you guys like the mix and madness on the stage right now. And growing up mix was pretty fun because I could say the N-word to my dad and he couldn't say it back. Also, when I was growing up and I used to get disciplined, spanked, like spankings, whoopings, whatever you want to call them. Whenever my dad would do it, just felt weird. It felt like he was channeling like his ancestors. I mean, when he was spanking me, I'll be sad, but if I look back, he had like a half smile on his face. I have a flight to catch in a few minutes, so I'm going to tell my last joke. It's pretty racist. So it doesn't really matter because I'm half black. Why does Beyonce always say to the left, to the left? Black people don't have any rights.